Hi, I'm Josh Priester, track and field and speed development performance specialist here at the Stadium Lab. And today we're going to be working on the primary steps in acceleration. And whether you are a track and field athlete, a football player, soccer player, lacrosse player, etc., acceleration principles are roughly the same in every sport. You know, obviously how we get to those positions might be a slight bit different, but today we're going to be working with a lane here, and the lane consists of a PVC pipe and some cones. And these PVC pipes are fairly narrow because as I'm accelerating, what I don't want to do is step way outside of what's called my power base. And my power base is roughly both of my shoulders, and then I add a couple of inches. And everything within inside that zone is my power base. And if I accelerate, but I step outside of that zone, then I'm losing critical force that's going to propel me forward, which is obviously the direction that I'm trying to go. So as I do this, we're going to work on what's called the two-point start, and that is a lead-up progression into a three-point start, and then if you're a track and field athlete, lead up into what's called the block start, which all of you are familiar with. But as I set my feet, I'm going to have my dominant foot forward, which is for me my right side. So my right foot is forward, my left foot is back, and I'm going to have my foot set up off the cones because this is where I'm going to be as I make my next progression into a three-point start. So I'm going to try to get it right on my two-point start as well. But I have my right foot forward and I have my left foot back. And with my upper body, I'm going to have my left arm forward and my right arm back. So that when I take my first step in that acceleration pattern, I'm splitting my elbows and creating what's called triple extension from my ankle to my knee to my hip to my shoulder. So what you should see here is a straight line. If I had a ruler going down my body, it would be a straight line. I want to think about my head being neutral. I'm not looking down the field or the track, and I'm not looking right underneath me. My head is neutral as I move forward. So the key in accelerating is not to think about short little quick steps, but rather large powerful steps that move into quicker steps down the field or down the track. Because if I'm too quick early on, I'm going to be doing a face plant down the track or down the field. So as I do my two-point start, I get in position so I'm loading this right side. I could literally almost take my left foot and pick it up because most of my center of mass is directly under this right side. I have my elbows in a split position. I don't want this foot way back here because then it's completely unloaded. I want to make sure that it's completely loaded. If this is an uncomfortable position, that's okay. It shouldn't be something that you want to sit in for very long because you're getting ready to accelerate down the track. So my head is neutral, my butt is out, relatively square with my back, and I'm getting ready to accelerate as I roll forward. Again, I'm Josh Priester with the Stadium Lab, and thank you for watching this acceleration clip. And as you remember in your workouts, just keep thinking about being long and powerful, splitting your elbows when you're trying to accelerate, and moving quicker down the field of the track.